Hey folks, Deano here again. This time with a kit I honestly didn't know whether I was ever going to be able to get a hold of. Yeah, this is a bootleg of the real grade New Gundam Fukuoka edition. Yeah, this originally released as like the real one anyway. Originally released as like a very limited run model kit, specifically for the Gundam base at Fukuoka, Japan, because it's essentially the exact same colour scheme and everything as the statue. I'm not sure if the statue still exists. They may have repurposed it for a different purpose, but yeah, I don't know what it is about this kit. Like, I've already proven to myself that I adore the new Gundam real grade, and yeah, I find myself for the third time building it again. Just with the that's doing it a disservice before I say any more. It's not just a recolor. There are differences to this kit, mostly with the big massive, I believe they call it a long range fin funnel on the back. It's basically a big rifle that's bigger than one of the biggest Gundams we've ever seen. But yeah, it's in some really nice colours here as well. I really like it. Harkens back to the Scotland flag. Yeah, again, I'm basing this off the pretty colours. But yeah, one thing I will have to say about this kit before we move on is it was made by GAOGAO, and a lot of you in the bootleg collecting sphere probably just recoiled at that name. Yeah, GAOGAO, they don't have the best reputation when it comes to bootlegging Gunpla. Although I'm really quite surprised at this one. Like, genuinely, this kit blows pretty much everything GAOGAO have ever made out of the water. Although I do have to parenthesis as well. While this one is out just now, Changlong have also announced that they'll be doing this kit. So yeah, looks like I'll be doing a fourth build for this particular mobile suit. But yeah, fun times. It's a good job this one's fun to build. But yeah, let's get this guy off the turntable and take a look at the box. Oh, and obviously, links in the description if you do wish to purchase this one from my good friends over at Momo Household Store. Link will be in the description for that. So yeah, let's get on with the review. So, just like most of the new Gundam boxes we've looked at, this thing is absolutely huge. I think GAOGAO have pretty much just copied one for one the official box art, because it looks exactly like a real grade box that you would get, only they've sort of changed the wording of things, and this sort of picture at the side here seems new. I'm not sure if that's on the original one or not. Obviously I don't have it. I'm not willing to spend nearly £100 on a slight retool of a kit I already have. But yeah, we've got the RX93 FF New Fighter. That V is pronounced new. 144 scale. RG32B at the top. You can't really see that, unfortunately. It's sheer size of this box. Hold on. Let's zoom out quite a bit, shall we? Just so we can get a better look at this. Because it is way too big. So we've got some images on the side of the kit and what it comes with. More on the top, which, there we go. Some more pictures here, and just the exact same on the sides, and it's blank at the back. So yeah, Thankfully, we do not have to take a look at this for long. So yeah, let's move on and take a look at the accessories it comes with. Okay, so we actually have a decent spread of accessories here, especially for a model kit. I am including the long range fin funnel because it's technically classed as a weapon. I know the standard fin funnels, I didn't include those as accessories. That's because they're pretty much integral to the normal new Gundam. So yeah, that's why. But yeah, we get a lot of hands here as well. Like, we get a pair of fists, a pair of splayed open hands, a pair of grip style hands for the beam sabers, a pair of more relaxed splayed open hands. These ones are specific for like the Fukuoka Gundam's pose, where it's kneeling and sort of got its hand up in the air. And then we have a trigger finger hand, just the one. So yeah, new Gundam comes with most of these, the standard version, but these ones are new. We get the big massive beam saber that goes on his back, as well as the forearm beam saber and two standard blades. Unfortunately, GAOGAO's quality control rearing its ugly head here. Yeah, I can't seem to fit the little dagger beam in properly at the back. It doesn't seem to be like, it's almost as if this is keyed and it shouldn't be, which is, yeah, making it quite difficult to go in properly. But yeah, at least it actually comes with it this time. Chang Long's went missing. And yeah, the rest comes with the standard new Gundam. I didn't bother decaling these up. I only done the bare minimum on this guy because, unfortunately, GAOGAO went a very odd route with this. Some people will rejoice at hearing this, but I just don't have the patience for it. Yeah, instead of giving us real grade stickers, GAOGAO just gave us the water slide decals, which in fairness do seem to be sticking quite well. So yeah, kudos to them for that. But yeah, I just do not have the patience to put all of those decals on. Like, I prefer to just be able to peel and stick. That's what the stickers do. They do also include a set of stickers, but it's mostly just for the foils that you get with the real grades. I haven't used all of them, obviously, but yeah, I am unsure why GAOGAO went that route, honestly. Like, I did review their knockoff of the God Gundam last year, the real grade God Gundam. That one didn't really go together all that well. That was a bit frustrating. But yeah, at least the stickers were nice on that. But yeah, if you like water slides, you'll be right at home here. Myself, not so much. So yeah, that's why everything looks a bit plain. Not that I'll be using most of the accessories with this guy. He'll literally just be holding the fin funnel, and that'll be it. But yeah, you get the beam saber, the hyper bazooka, and the shield, same as the standard new Gundam, just with the nice sort of, is it royal blue? It's like a darker blue. It's not the navy blue that the normal new Gundam comes with, but it's still like dark blue sort of thing. But it looks really nice. I like it. So yeah, let's get this all out the way and take a look at the new Gundam himself. So, popping all those parts back on him, same as a standard new Gundam. So we have the tiny little forearm beam saber that goes in here. You just have to make sure you align it up all properly before you attempt it. Come on. Come on, in you get. Need to move that down a wee bit. Why is this not going in? This is starting off well. Oh, I see. So it's all decided just to pop apart on me. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah, we might as well show this from the beginning then. So the actual instructions tell you to do it this way. So pop this in. Make sure it's all the right way round. Have I got this right way round? Maybe. Yes, there we go. Popped in nicely. And then just slot it back onto his hand. There we go. Yeah, I may need to glue that piece. that's a bit awkward. So yeah, that bit goes in. The big beam saber goes into his shoulder. I can't quite remember which direction it goes in, but yeah, it pops in either way. And then his wrists are just ball joints. So they do have quite nice tolerances, I have to say. Pops on really nicely. There we go. And finally, this shoulder is giving me a bit of issues. And finally, this bit here. The tab usually isn't stuck in there. You do have to move it to that lower tab here in order to simulate him firing the thing. But yeah, this mess of parts here basically just slots that in. And yes, the connection point there is much tighter than on the fin funnel itself. And yeah, this bit's a bit loose, but we'll get to that in a minute. One thing the fin funnel is good for most times is using it as a stand or a sort of base. It's good for center of gravity. But yeah, in terms of looks, like, GAOGAO really done well here for the price. Like, this was 20 quid, I believe, which is about the same price as Changlong, to be fair. But yeah, I really can't fault GAOGAO here. Some of the parts are a bit soft in the details, which, let's be honest, that is what GAOGAO are mostly known for. But the tolerances on this kit are really good. So I appreciate that quite a bit. Some of the decals that I've put on here, by the way, are just taken from other kits that are like leftover real grade stickers. So yeah, the only decals that I used from this kit are the Amuro Ray symbol on his calf, on his shoulder, the sort of almost French flag looking thing on his hip piece, and the two sort of flight stickers, as well as all the foils, obviously. But yeah, I went a bit light on the stickers this time round, just because I really didn't want to cut out a million different water slide decals and then not be able to touch the figure. So yeah, that is my life at this point. But yeah, overall details are decent. They really are. Like, the sort of face and the panel lines come across like slightly soft. If I can bring this in, I'll take the fin funnel off until later. Just we're looking at articulation shortly anyway. So yeah, you can see there some of the panel liner has come back out of his like chin panel lines, if that's a thing for anyone. So yeah, panel lines could be a bit deeper. It's shallow. This shoulder. It's really getting to me. Like, I don't know why. I think that might be it. There we go. Right. Where was I? Yeah, panel lines. I did use the Steady water-based panel liner for this. The instructions did say that it was polystyrene, but I really didn't want to risk that. I really didn't. I have just noticed on camera that his V-fins don't appear to be straight. They appear to be in at an angle, but they went in very tightly. So, yeah, not sure what's happening there. That's a bit of a nuisance. Yeah, still not fixed. Anyway, the overall details of the kit are good for what they are. They are a bit on the soft side. In terms of quality control, though, this is probably GAOGAO's best QC figure, and I don't say that lightly. GAOGAO usually are notoriously terrible with quality control and such, but no, this kit feels solid. Like, I don't feel as if things are going to fall apart when I start handling it. Everything works really, really well. One thing I will say though, I know I keep coming across buts. Yeah, I think GAOGAO were a bit lazy in how they went about the unique parts or the unique colours for this kit. Yeah, you get quite a few duplicate runners in the box, which I suppose can be a bonus. It means you can like customize the kit whatever way you feel like. But yeah, you get all the white, obviously in the stark white, which I have personally gone with. You can have the two-tone as well. The parts like the lower feet here, the panel at the back of the leg, the shoulders, you can basically mix and match what you need. Why are you not focusing, camera? Thank you. There is something in front of you. Be sure to do that. But yeah, their laziness is our gain, I suppose. The only thing I don't like, and I don't actually think I can fault GAOGAO for this, to be completely honest with you, is the updated shoulder design. Because yes, this version of the new Gundam isn't just a recolor with a new accessory. Bandai did actually change a couple of things on this kit. The shoulders being one of them. And you will see there, I was having quite a bit of trouble trying to get them to lay flat. Yeah, the standard ones, they all separate apart. But this one, for whatever reason, whatever ungodly reason, Bandai originally decided that these front parts here at the bottom would actually attach to the shoulder joint. Which, why? It does look as if, though, you can make the original shoulders. I just didn't obviously realise until I'd already built the thing. But yeah, there are a lot of parts spare, including like pretty much all the parts to make the standard fin funnels. It's just GAOGAO didn't include the MS joints. So yeah, that's the only thing that's missing to make them. The actual plastic parts are all in this box. So I suppose if you need some spares and you were wanting this kit anyway, it's a win-win. But yeah, looking to articulation now. The new Gundam obviously has really good articulation, so you can look up that much. Can look down, decent amount. Swivel. A little bit of pivot, but it's kind of, yeah, not the greatest. The shoulders are, yes, like I said, a nightmare. You so much as touch them and they just segment everywhere. And like I said, I don't think I can fault GAOGAO for that. Like, that's just the way Bandai have designed this new version. I say new, it's still like quite a few years old. But yeah, it can still swivel all the way around without issue. Without issue, what are you sticking on? There we go. Maybe I should do the other side because I am terrified of this water slide decal just coming off. In fact, I think it might actually be coming off. Oh no. Come on, pop down. Right, we'll do this time. So yeah, swivel. It does. Oh my god. Right. That's what I was talking about earlier. This shoulder is a nightmare. So yeah, it does do the swivel all the way around. This side does get in the way of the beam saber there. We do have bicep rotation. Elbow joint gets that range there. Really nice. Ball peg at the wrist, as you've seen. Still has the new Gundam thing of being able to flex back and forth on both sides. Ab crunch is standard stuff. You can pop up, though it does tend to pop out. You do it all the way and you get that much right there. You get that much back. Really, really nice. You can accordion that back down. Swivel. Not much pivot at all. We will do this side now because this bit here is a big water slide. I do not want to rip it. You see what I mean? Like, water slides, I get why people like them. They are much more hidden. Like, they look more like part of the kit. I will agree. But yeah, you need to top coat it and stuff like that. I don't have the time to do that. Hip skirts can move out of the way really nicely. You can kick up that far. He can kick back because his hip skirt pieces do move out the way, like so. He can do the splits, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you move that out of the way. Completely fine. As I said, the joints are pretty much buttery smooth. Like, I cannot really hold anything against them. The only thing I'm really having issue with is this damn shoulder. Yeah, I think they're supposed to... There we go. My god, that's such a pain. Yeah, thigh rotation. You do have a pop here to be able to use like a lower section, pull down section for the hips. Apologies, dog started barking there, I get put off. Knees do the standard segmenting loveliness that we are used to with real grades. Really, really nice. It's really good range as well. The feet can go back and forth. There's a little foil sticker in there to show off some of those details. You can go forward that much, back that much. Decent ankle pivot considering all the armour here. And toe articulation, or front foot articulation, goes up quite a bit. And yes, those parts are wrong. You do get blue parts in the kit. I didn't know that. I started using the black version, and yeah, ended up with the black sole on the feet. You can't see it, so I'm not changing it. It's too much of a pain in the backside. So yeah, don't be like me, and make sure you check what you are building before you start building it. Let's say jump cut, and I'll put this shoulder back on. There we go. Sorted. And let's just take a quick look at this long range fin funnel, shall we? Now, AliExpress is selling these separately, though why you would want it separate, I don't really know. Just put it on your standard new Gundam, I suppose. But yeah, really, really nicely designed. I quite like how this looks, I really do. Not entirely sure how you're supposed to like pull it all out, so to speak. I tend to just pull at the actual fin funnel section and hope for the best. I love how it's not doing it now. Like, I love that for myself. Oh my god. There we go. So I just slide that down. That opens up the fin funnel for quote-unquote firing mode. And then you just move a couple of these other parts into position, just to show that off. And yeah, just like that, it is ready for firing and probably destroying a planet, knowing the size of this thing. But yeah, really, really nice. I like how intricate it looks. It's really nicely designed. Unfortunately, don't get a firing effect with this. You can buy the firing effect separate. Like I said, you can buy the fin funnel separate as well, from different sort of sellers and such. But yeah, really, really nice. I don't know if I prefer this to the standard fin funnels, to be honest. It looks quite badass to me. But yeah, really nicely designed. We will leave it out and attempt to pull this peg out. There we go. A lot of jump cuts tonight. Sorry, folks. Just need to get your finger in there and you'll be able to pop it out of that peg. And then you just pop it down here instead. Pop it back on. And then accordion all of this around. Obviously, this bit is a bit loosey-goosey. This accordion section, so you will need to be careful with it. And yeah, just like that, it is ready to fire. And yeah, I love how this looks. And very surprisingly, despite the weight of this thing, the new Gundam can hold it up without issue. He actually can hold it up. There we go. Yeah, one of these C-clips tends to pop itself out on this top one, but easily pop back in. So yeah, guys, really, really nice kit overall. Like, you really can't go wrong with it. But part of me does want to say just to wait for the Changlong. I do not know for sure if the Changlong will be good. They are 2 for 2 on quality so far. Like, the RX78 clone and the standard new Gundam that Changlong done were chef's kiss, like almost perfection. But yet this guy isn't far behind, honestly. So yeah, if you can find this guy at a decent price, cheaper than the Changlong, or you just can't wait on the Changlong, then yeah, this guy is available. And he was a joy to put together. Like, I never thought I'd say that for a GAOGAO release, but yeah. I won't be doing comparisons in this review. I'll leave it for like the Changlong version to come out, and then I'll do a comparison. Because I don't really think it's fair comparing it to the standard new Gundam. Different colour scheme and design and stuff, so yeah. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Link is in the description if you still wish to purchase. And until next time, guys, I'll see y'all later.